Hello everybody, my name is David Jackson, the Site Director at Qualfon Dumaguete. It's a pleasure of mine to talk to you today. I wanted to speak about an initiative that we have. It's ongoing with our Qualfon University. It's a major initiative to ensure that our leaders and that all Qualfon individuals really have access to enhance their skills, increase their knowledge, to make themselves better, as well as to ensure that our organization is managed in an extremely efficient manner. And that is through our Six Sigma Green Belt certification program. The main purpose of ensuring Green Belt certification is to ensure that our managers understand how to make our organization efficient, how to make our organization managed in a manner of true analysis, not guesswork, but to take data, understand the data, use the data, root analysis, and ensure that they go through a methodology to ensure that we try to find answers to the best of their abilities. I've had the wonderful honor and the pleasure of watching many of my managers who are mentoring and leading many of the groups who are going through the certification process, who will be speaking on this video today as well. With that, I'll really turn it over to them. Let them have the opportunity to speak to you. And again, thanks again.
Hi, I'm Ian James Ormo. I'm the Client Services Manager for Qualfon Dumaguete. So basically, we came up with the AHT reduction project. The reason why we came up with that project is because of the contractual obligation that we have. So based on contract, our AHT is supposed to be only around 700 seconds. And the center as a whole is running at around 850, 900 seconds. That's why we came up with the project. So what we basically did is to come up with a guideline, come up with a checklist, post it around agents, and come up with a daily discussion, which basically have an outline. So we came up with learning sessions as well, and the managers are evaluating the agents on a daily basis, on an interval basis, so as to ensure that we monitor what are the top drivers that is causing the increase of AHT. And by the end of the project, we have a total, or after all the action plans are actually implemented, we have a total of around 2 minutes and 30 seconds reduction. So we can say that the project is actually a success.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marianne Siumitin. I'm the training coordinator for Qualfon Dumaguete. I'm here to discuss about the training certification efficiency, our Six Sigma project for this year. Now, this project aimed at reducing the markdowns and adherence to processes and thereby increasing our QA performance by 85%.
Hi, I am Marie Caroline Premicius, and I am here to share another intervention that we have, and that is the new hire call shadowing activity. In this activity, we choose a tenured agent to take calls in front of our new hire trainees. This way, our trainees will get to have a feel of an actual call. In this way as well, they will get to shadow how a tenured agent will have to handle the calls and process different transactions.
Hi, I'm Dallin, and I'm here to discuss how we do language enhancement training, or we call it LET. We select our set of enrollees from the first level language assessment. After that, we would have several coachings, we would have several classes, and if we're confident enough that they are ready to take in calls, then we'll let them take live calls.
I'm Jay Randolph Lopsino. Everybody calls me Bob. I'm one of the project leaders for the Definitude project. So basically, the Definitude project is that, it's a fast and automated tracking, considering that we don't have, any device or any automated tools to track our turnaround time, which is primarily, 50% of the entire KPIs for DSG. Second is that this tool, if not hit us 100% for KPI, will maintain our passing rates or surpass the above targets that we need to to hit for the DSG. But it doesn't limit the site as only for Dumaguete, but as well as our counterparts DSG for Kentucky. The significance of the project are easy trackings for all of our trackers, considering that we have 20 plus projects for Dumaguete alone, plus the Kentucky, and as well as our new Pennsylvania site.
Good day, my name is Levi Onyu. I'm the project leader for the Six Sigma project. The objective is identify a skill group, track from the Dumaguete Center, and reduce release costs by 1% in 3 weeks. Now, the opportunity that we see here is to reduce the cost of vendors for track from the Dumaguete Center. After we were through with the 3 weeks, we went into the statistics and we have a comparison between the center and the pilot team. For the center, before we did the project, the release call rate was at 1.63, and during the project, it went down to 1.36. Now for the pilot team, for the subjects that we have, the release cost percentage prior to the project was at 3.05, and when we did the project, it went down to 1.78%. So basically, we're able to decrease their percentage of release costs specifically to the pilot team that we have.
Good day, my name is Jordan Altamarino. I am one of the quality supervisors and I am one of the members of our Six Sigma project entitled Reduction of Deduction of Hours. Deduction of hours, these are hours from billable hours from TrackPhone to Qualfon. Since TrackPhone is not paying this, we come up with a project in order to lessen this and to help with the main objective to our company, the revenue and cost saving. And from the time that we have presented our project, and 3 weeks from today, we're able to attain our goal for 25 hours per week, and that's going to be $200 per week. And with the help of everyone, we're able to come up with 24 hours from last week's data. So the progression, it's going up and we're not stopping from there. So we keep on tracking our deduction of hours and making sure that everyone will be made aware on the effect and going to be the benefit, not just for our project, but for everyone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Journey Conanan. I'm one of the operations manager handling our new hires. The site has been incurring around 5,000 lost hours in a monthly basis due to agents of the phone activities. Our main target is to lower it by 20%. That's roughly around 1,000 hours in a monthly basis, and this will give us a potential revenue of 125 hours until the end of the year. We had our pilot teams. We have identified 2 teams from the AM shift and another 2 teams from the PM shifters. And we checked their performance for the past 4 weeks and for the next 4 weeks upon implementation of the project. And obviously, there was a drop on their overall lost hours as well as to their unexplained lost hours upon implementation of the project. 75% of our unexplained lost hours is due to, number 1, clinic visit, number 2 is overbreak, and number 3 is bio break. So these are the unauthorized lagouts that we are wanting to lower down. So in order for us to lower our unexplained lost hours, we came up with an enhanced lagout process. That is actually a lagout protocol wherein there's a step-by-step process that agents will follow before they can actually lag out. There was actually a 3.34% decrease on our overall lost hours after implementation of the project. In summary, our pilot teams was able to lower their unexplained lost hours by 130 hours for the entire month, which is actually equivalent to more than $1,000. And if we're gonna implement that site-wide, we are looking forward to lowering our unexplained lost hours by more than 3,000 hours, which is equivalent to $25,000.
Good
morning, my name is Gisette, and our project is all about impact of recruitment process and applicant profile. We've got an opportunity that the class fail rate in Q1 has been averaging 59% due to 50% fail rate on both initial and interview and verbal exam. With this opportunity, we've come up with an objective to increase the number of successful new hire endorsement by 10% on a weekly basis starting Q3. By the end of this project, our main goal is to reach 100% week per week as we endorse new hire to production. The financial benefit is to be right-sized for staffing, which translates to revenue, decreased direct cost due to unnecessary OT, which is basically $75,000 annually, and improved cost efficiency on hiring collaterals. Gathering the data from recruitment and survey results, we conclude that around 50% of the applicants fail in both initial and verbal exam. With this, we are targeting to focus our study and plans of action on the improvement of these two. We have a pending brainstorming with the recruitment team for us to address the areas of opportunity that we have identified. For the recommendations, identify standard questions for initial interviews, provide longer period of preparation for the verbal exam, which is versant and wherein study guide or materials are given, and a calibration of recruitment personnel conducting the initial interviews. So that would be all for our Six Sigma project. Thank you.
My name is Aba Buenavista, and I am the project leader for our Six Sigma project. An objective for our Six Sigma project is to increase by 40% the number of agents to be regularized by Q3. We come up with a new process wherein on the third month, our operations manager will then filter agents who failed in their scorecard, and then specifically we focused more on transfer rate and the quality. So if that agent failed in their scorecard, there will be a weekly evaluation specifically on QA and transfer rate. And then after which, on the fifth month, the supervisor and the SM will then consolidate those agents who will be regularized or will be extended and or will have the end of contract. And we already have a pilot group, which is generation 213, and we were able to come up with an increase of 40% of the number of agents who were regularized.
Hi, I'm Sherilyn Rivera. I'm one of the shift managers, and I'm also the project leader of our group. Our team came up with a project that would impact the center's overall QA performance. We have noticed an increasing number of subjective rating penalizations. The ultimate goal of our project is to reduce the subjective rating penalizations by 25% on internal evaluations for 0 to 30 production tenure through communication and culture training. Our project was also aimed to enhance the communication skills of our agents and also to increase their awareness of the American culture. We came up with activities and modules that were patterned after the top 3 subjective drivers, which are confidence, enthusiasm, and sounding robotic or monotonous. With our test project, we were not completely successful in attaining our goal of 25%. We ended with a result of 22.58%. If our project will be approved, we are looking at improving and enhancing the communication culture training, which will incorporate constant feedback and coaching. Now, with the project given, we'll be able to help the center meet and align with the center's goal, which is customer growth and retention. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Darwin Bangay. I'm a project leader of the Six Sigma Greenbelt project. Our objective was to reduce total time spent and performance management or corrective actions by 25%. So using the DMAIC process that we have learned from our Six Sigma training, we were able to come up with a solution, which is the data management system. So we were able to develop that system, and having that system implemented, we were able to achieve 54.65%. So it's way beyond our target, which is 25%. To further discuss the benefits to have this project implemented and some recommendations, my assistant team leader will discuss it to you further.
Hi, I'm RJ. I'm Assistant Project Leader, and here are the benefits in the implementation of this project. Number 1, waste time are being eliminated. Therefore, supervisors will now have more time to coach, mentor, manage, and/or assist the agents. Number 2, an estimated amount of $6,382 cost savings on papers. Number 3, there will no longer be a need for us to rent new printers. Number 4, the supervisors will no longer be leaving their stations to process corrective actions. Number 5, it would be quick and easy tracking pulling out of documents. Number 6, data will be secured. Different levels of security are being implemented. Number 7, data can be accessed by multiple users simultaneously. Number 8, there will be no investment needed on the development of the system. Costs will only be incurred on the maintenance of the system. On the implementation of the system, there will be orientations that will be conducted to all clients and customers of this system. We will also be creating manuals and documentation on the implementation of the system. There will be a request for increased in-memory space on the disk of HRIS, and employers shall sign an agreement of document validating the processed electronic files to be processed in the government. For the purpose of continuous improvement, here are the recommendations of our project. Number 1, the current online document management system only caters NTEs. With that, for future improvement of our project, corrective templates like URICAF, coaching, and incident report will also be catered by our project. Number 2, it will also be better if the document management system would also serve as an online storage and archive for other employee-related documents such as scorecard and VIP programs.
Good morning, everyone. My name is James Patrick Reyes, and I'm the project leader for transfer reduction. Looking into our data, most of our agents, specifically 82% of our tier 1 agents, are not able to hit goals. So what do we want to achieve in this project? Number 1, we want to identify the top transfer destinations and what are the common reasons for the transfers. Specifically, what we want to further identify is that whether the transfers are agent-driven or process-driven. Second, we also want to identify whether or not there's a correlation between agent efficiency and overall tier 1 transfer rate performance. And lastly is whether or not our transfer rate goals right now are realistic and a basis for recommendations for the TrackPhone program. So what we have identified when we looked into our data, 26% of our transfers are invalid and are agent-driven, and 74% of our transfers are process-driven. So we did a conflict management training and have it built into the CRT training curriculum to ensure that when agents take in calls during their first day, they already have the skill and the knowledge to handle customers. Number 2, we focused on addressing agent-driven opportunities, particularly in aux time. So those are the things that we are doing and will complete with our pilot group.
Hi everyone, I am Stel. I am happy to talk about our Six Sigma project. I have my teammates here, Jake, Irish, and Abdul.
The opportunity of this project is to have a positive impact on SUP group quality performance and reduce the non-compliance on the quality processes. The objective is to improve quality by 5.0 performance to 10% and increase the overall quality score by mid of July 2016.
The benefit that we are trying to achieve for this project is that to reduce to 50% the number of SG agents enrolled in PIP due to failed QA scores, and to increase, of course, the overall employee satisfaction on the support level.
or working on a project was really challenging for all of us because it was the first time that we made it. We had to look at 6 months of data and then rank the behaviors that cause agents to be penalized. We got top 3 for each quarter. We had to conduct a survey to know why the agents are penalized under that. Now, after knowing these things, we came up with a structured conditioning program, and right now we are on the implementation phase. The implementation phase would run for 2 weeks, and hopefully after the implementation, we're looking at higher scores and higher satisfaction. Again, the project itself was hard, but doing it was real fun and challenging. So hope you guys could try it out.
We would like to thank this opportunity to say thank you to Qualfon for giving us a chance to work as a team. And by having Six Sigma project, it helps us professionally and also in our own personal development here. Thank you, Qualfon.
We love you.
Thank you.
The Six Sigma and continuous improvement training has given our people tools necessary in a fast-growing environment. It allows us to serve our customers better and develop skills and talents that we didn't have before. It increased our market value, giving us confidence and boosting our morale. The Six Sigma projects made us realize that there is more to explore and develop as we continue to grow as a company. This is just the start of an exciting journey of continuous improvement.